noticed as well now, because obviously A3, S3, RS3 now underlining it for this platform, the new one.
Not in pretend
coming, the new one coming out next year, innit? So I've noticed, like, you used to see a lot of lesser A3s, but now I'm noticing they putting all the good bits on them.
End of run, innit? They chuck goodies at them.
Exactly, all the goodies are on them. So if you're in the market for an A3 at the minute, not too bad about shape, I would literally go and see what you can do about this one, because you're going to have so much stuff on it for nothing. Also, Brexit. People are scared of Brexit. Fuck Brexit. Fuck Boris Johnson. That's exactly what I'm going to say. But anyway, this isn't a rant. Cars aren't selling in dealerships. I know this from a guy who works in Ford. He's telling me, Ford down on numbers. Literally, our Macca Roberts, he said to us, Subaru and Volvo literally sold 2 cars last week. People are running scared.
Do you know, I got a little bit of paper, it's only a little bit of paper, and it's got a few things on there where it's like, give me ideas of shit we can talk about when we run out of stuff to talk about. And politics and Brexit's on it. He just jumped ahead of the queue there, but he's linked it to cars. Top marks there, son, top marks there.
Bush. Yeah, genuine. I know a lot of people. So
you're saying fuck Brexit?
Fuck Brexit.
Because I was reading a headline the other day. Now, I don't really go for the mainstream media because it's all scaremongering.
Exactly.
Or the opposite end, just shit about celebrities that it's like, fuck, is this news? Like, why is this called news? This ain't news. I got painful.
Have you seen that picture though, where it says before you?
Why are my car keys?
I put them in the centre with the van once.
Jesus.
Yeah, but anyway, that picture in it, it's got EU and it shows cheese, salamis, champagne, all this stuff. This appeals to me, innit?
I was going to say, you're the demographic, anyways. It shows, what does it show? Let me think, in order of priority, cheese, salami,
champagne, all the niceties, and it shows Britain leaving EU and just a loaf of bread, innit?
Some people like bread.
I can't get out. Don't flash me as a fucking learner.
We're at that horrible junction in Brackler again, by the bridge. Where it's hard to get out. I was featured in another video. Look at this now, there's all these things that are callbacks, I think they're called, older videos.
So you normally in the S4 now, it's under the bridge. I time it right, that's sad, isn't it?
I'll be honest, I don't know how flat your foot was to the floor then, but it's moved alright, didn't it?
No lag either.
New enough car though, innit? You know. Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to do it. So, Brexit was saying, in the headlines, the shitty mainstream media headlines, that there could be house price crash following Brexit, everybody panicking on it. Stop fucking fear-mongering people, man. Stop it. Fucking sort your lives out. All of these people, what's that? Is that that's a Saab.
Saab.
Nice. Why don't they make Saabs anymore?
So that's basically a Vauxhall Vectra then, yeah?
Oh, I feel dirty inside.
Did you know that? Because Vauxhall and Saab are all the same platforms, weren't they? Same bits, everything.
I had forgotten that.
And that's how Saab went out of business, wasn't it? Because they were like, fuck this, I ain't putting Vauxhall shit in our car. We're a Saab, we're Swedish as fuck. We're going to do a luxury. So every Saab they made and sold, they lost money on.
Because similarly, GM Motors, innit? On their Chevys and Jeeps and things, there's all Fiat parts on it now.
Fiat Chrysler, Daimler Chrysler, Fiat Daimler Chrysler.
Same way that when Renault got into bed with Nissan, Nissans went even shitter.
Look at this forklift. Lindy, think I'd let us review that? See if you can flip some cars over?
Might need that for lifting your dinner up after, innit? But yeah.
Sounds about right.
What do you think about Boris? Oh man, we're doing this properly again. Oh, we're about to get serious. What do you think about young Boris Johnson becoming Prime Minister?
I literally cannot think of Boris Johnson apart from 2 things. When he tries to zip line in and gets fucking stuck with his flag, and the other time when he's in that school playing rugby and he just goes flat out at that kid and fucking flattens him.
He fucks that kid up.
Yeah, exactly. Just hits him right over. He's an hell of a boy. Do you know what? I could probably get slandered for this, but he seems the sort of guy I could go down the pub and have a pint with, share a few interesting stories, but not run the country. But then again, people love Trump. He's like the UK Trump, innit?
He is like the UK Trump in that he's a lying, deceiving, cheating, useless, big talking, nothing happening, scumbag fuck.
Make America great again.
But that's just me. Make bridge ain't great again. But something I was reading
Rich get
before.
richer, poorer get poorer.
Yeah, rich get richer, poorer get poorer. So I was reading something not too long ago about Boris Johnson, whereby this foolish clown thing he does, it's an act. And like before he goes on camera, he messes his hair up and he comes across bumbling, but he's like cold and calculating, and the boy knows what he's doing. He just wants to have that little leeway of seeming like a buffoon, not unlike Trump, and look where the fuck that's got us, innit? Leave a comment. Don't be racist, don't be baldest, beardest, fattest, nothing else. Just leave a comment, strategically, coherently giving your views on these subjects.
The thing is, like, some people, they moan about it, but they didn't even vote. They didn't vote to leave, didn't vote to stay. And I think you don't really have a say then about moaning, because...
I can't remember what the numbers were who turned out for it.
Yeah. We won't tell you what we did, because we might get slated.
Oh, I'm happy to tell you what I voted.
What did you vote?
I voted to remain.
I voted to leave.
Interesting. Now, from my point of view, as a Ramona, as they call them, people with lack of imagination, because I'm not moaning, I'm simply stating some information here. The people in UKIP and those sorts of parties seemed to target thick people who wouldn't normally vote and don't know fuck all about voting.
Hey, that's not against me.
I thought I was having a good stay. I'm only that Adrian Brody looking motherfucker with his coffee outside. But like, remember that thing, the Brexit bus, 130 people, it's fucking lies, all misconstrued, all twisted.
Well,
and like Trump, it's very much, I'm gonna make America great again. No fucking facts or details on how, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, everybody's with him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like bullshit.
Now, come from my point of view with it, like, I think we were lied to a lot, and we've seen, shit that said it was going to be done, didn't actually happen. I thought from being self-employed, running my own business, I'm going to benefit from it, because I do a lot of international sales. Now, if the pound drops...
People trafficking.
Exactly. If the pound drops, that's a good thing for me. I know it sounds silly, because more people are going to buy from outside of the country for me, which means, doesn't matter, I'm getting the same amount of money, but it's going to increase my international sales. Then it has a bit of a knock-on effect then with all other stuff. It's scaring younger people saying you're going to get no tablets, going to have food, petrol shortages, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I think it's bullshit. I read something the other day, don't ask me, that's cool. Don't ask me how actual serious it is or not, but they were saying that we're going to be so many billions a month better off or some shit.
People see things in a very blinkered, closed-minded little point of view that they miss the bigger picture, whereby things such as EU funding has done a lot for this country, Wales especially. If you drive around, there are so many roads that have been built with EU money. Edge of the Valleys Road, that road through Tredegar, and it's like people don't realise these things, and they get mixed views on what actually remaining and leaving means.
Yeah, I think second referendum should be allowed, but I also think...
Totally agree with that.
This fucking stuff now where they're going to shut Parliament out, this is my way, whatever, blah, 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 that shouldn't be allowed to be done. Not a chance in hell, innit?
What's that?
I don't know, but I can go up over the curb in a four-wheel drive, innit?
You thick fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, that shouldn't be... Do you know what, that's a nice thing to reverse down to over there, innit?
You can get in that side,
yeah, I'm going to go down there and I'm just going to let all these pass.
Oh, okay.
And also, I think if we are going to do all this stuff where they push this article shit back, and also, now they're leaving on end of October, innit? What, last day of October?
Halloween.
Yeah, I think literally, scary shit as it is, innit? Literally, push it back till January, because all these people that are scared by it, or like, don't understand it or whatever, let them have a good Christmas, because they're going to be panicking about money.
Do you know, I'm not here just to be the opposite of whatever he says, although we do have different views on some things and share views on others. But I don't think it should be pushed back, because it's gone on for like 2 years at the moment, isn't it?
Yes.
Do it with the back of that if you want.
That there.
Or, no, there's not enough room around it.
I know it's gone on long enough, but...
Do you know what I'm saying, like?
Yeah.
But the thing is, regardless of how long it goes on and what happens,
see, I think
nothing's happening.
You'd be good up over this grass. I'm park by that tree.
I probably wouldn't do it just because we'll get chucked out and fucked with. Drive on, son. Drive on. Drive on. Vote to leave.
I like you did that.
Thank you. Out of interest, and it's up to you. You can say, or you don't have to. Like, if there was another referendum, how would you vote this time? Do you think?
I probably would vote to stay this time.
And I think a lot of people that were deceived and conned and lied to would be the
amount
same.
of people with, and like, you know, I was watching the thing with Tony Blair yesterday, and I know a lot of people think, all right,
he's just catching up now on Tony Blair being Prime Minister, like.
innit? But I know a lot of people got their views on Tony Blair. Don't agree some of what he did with Iraq, all this stuff. You know, that's a different matter. But what he was saying yesterday about all this Brexit stuff, he was actually speaking decent truth, like, and I was thinking, Christ, I actually agree with what he's saying. Which I was thinking, Christ, I agree with Tony Blair. That's fucking bad.
That is madness, isn't it?
But yeah, and you know, I believe that, like, going forward, my kids or grandchildren or whatever should be able to experience what it's like of being part of the EU and being like a bigger thing in general. But I know people don't think if Great Britain is a fucking powerhouse in it on his own anyway, you know. But
is it though?
Oh well, I tell you what though, I've noticed we import a lot of stuff. We don't export barely anything, apart from scrap metal or cars that go to bloody Africa or different places and run for another 100 years there.
And a lot of these cars are not so much exported as stolen, slammed in shipping containers and fucked off, innit?
Exactly. I was down at docks a couple of weeks ago.
I bet he was.
Isles of Sheppey, genuine now. And I just noticed there, I could see all these ships bringing stuff in, all sorts of everything. What was the only thing on it waiting to be exported? Scrap metal and cars. I literally couldn't believe it. I was talking to the ship captain, and he said they've just seen the stuff go downhill in recent years, like, and I'm just thinking, shit, you know what, they're right. They want these car parks. I'm in the middle of everything then, aren't we?
I'm looking. Shout out to him on his mower.
Problem being, in the middle of the day, everyone's about, innit? That's just busy.
True that.
I'll go for a spin now.
Is there a derelict bit or a bit where something's not let?
All this shit's in use. That's the problem being.
But yeah, man, it's either way. Leave or remain, stay or go, left or right, black or white, in or out, up or down. At the end of the day,
gets dark.
There's a fucking buffoon running the country.
Second referendum needs to happen. It's only fair to the people, give them their choice. Yes, we voted to leave, but someone else might want to change our mind.
Do you know, I would be so happy to not live in the UK anymore. I mean, because I'm in a position in my, this is an honest to God conversation, I'm in a position in my life where I'm moving house very shortly, we're talking weeks here, and the world is my oyster. And I'll be honest, I've looked around, monetarily, there's nowhere in the UK that really grabs me and appeals to me that I could afford to live. And outside the UK, and I'm not talking that far, I'm talking Republic of Ireland and Europe, you know, there just seems so many more opportunities, and they just seem like nicer places.
No, you're saying,
where people aren't full of fear and worry and panic and two police horses in the way.
I'm going to left anyway.
That's a bit random, but yeah.
Yeah, but then problem being, that's going to be selfish as fuck, because Viking Views is going to take off and be this global platform, and I'm going to have to jump on an airplane, or you're going to have to jump on an airplane every fucking couple of days just to go and film some stuff.
Just fucking GoPro it and fucking stick it on a proxy, and fucking upload it, and then we'll fucking edit it, done.
So drop it in the comments telling me I have to stay semi-local if we can get this shit done. Nice bit of parking. Come on, if you're gonna go, pay attention. Nice cornrows. She probably would have been. Oh, is that S-Class I sent you last week? S500. It is a 500 as well. That reminds you of my childhood.
Landies.
And that's what Robbie got, man. Shout out Robbie the legend. He got an Outlander, isn't he?
He has got an Outlander.
That's an Outlander at the back, isn't it?
A PHEV Outlander. It's something. What's on that road? What's behind that car wash?
It takes you to Sinclair Direct in KFC.
Ah, right.
I got an idea where I can go with this anyway.
What, do you mean in the car or verbally for this video?
Oh, not well, for the car, I was thinking, like.
Good stuff. Get it done.
Get it done.
But, Jesus, I'm on a downer now. I think it's time to end this chatting shit. But once again, we haven't chatted shit. We've had more or less a constructive conversation.
What's happening to us?
I don't know. It started off with us talking about bullshit and we saying fuck a lot, and I might even have said the C word.
Yellow car, bush. There we are.
Yellow man, push. Shout out to Ivis people. But thanks for watching. Sub up, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that shit. It helps us grow and get better at what we're doing. Put a little bit more effort, experience, money into what we're doing if you want to see our shit, like. But we don't only do chat and shit. I was gonna say we do car review and all this other shit. If you stayed to this point in the video, you're on board with us, so I don't have to, innit? Simple as. Anything to say in the words of ta-da, like, son, man like boss?
Man like boss.
Man like boss.
Yo, blood. No, we're just excited and then we're getting it done. There's a lot of stuff coming. We've got structure. Obviously, you're, as he just said, if you watched all this, you know the other stuff. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. GMT. Because we are the UK.
We are. At the minute. Yeah, and even though we've now got 2 videos dropping a week, which is good for a brand new channel.
Exactly. No, we've got to keep at it and keep it up.
Because we've had a few false starts over time. We've sort of
that's my fault more than anything. You've been roaring to go from day one. I had a few setbacks and I've had the craziest year of my life. That's another video. But
a chick flick by the sounds of it, or at least a rom-com, innit?
Exactly. But now we're getting it done. We're on it, and we're on board.
Oh, we done a cutscene, and why did we do a cutscene? Oh, it's because we're doing film shit, innit? So anyway, take it easy. See you next time. Thanks for watching. All the best.